Good morning and welcome to Granville Island here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. I'm Chef Eric Pateman from Edible Canada. So spot prawns here on the West Coast are a true West Coast delicacy. They only run for a 6-week season, and while they're in season, everybody in Vancouver goes spot prawn crazy. So we're gonna make a little ceviche here this morning, but first let's go meet our friends here who are gonna help us turn this into a delectable little dish. So we've got a little crate here full of some of these great local BC spot prawns. As you can see, they've got these little spots on the side that represent the spot prawn species. Grab them by their heads, grab them by their tails, give them a little twist. Off he comes. Just give this a little bit of a peel. Off the legs come. Practice makes perfect. The more you do these, the faster you get. So you literally just pop the tail off. You've got this amazing translucent meat that is just absolutely tender. So you just take it and pop her in. And ceviche means cooking in acid, or cooking in, we're going to use lime juice as our acid, and you could use lime juice, lemon juice, orange juice, anything that's got a really good sort of acid to it. So we're going to actually take some of these amazingly fresh spot prawns, peel them up, and lay them out on a platter, and then we're going to literally put some lime juice on them to cook them in this lime juice. You can eat them raw, so it's really up to you as to how firm you like your prawns and how much you want them to cook in the lime juice. But up to 3 hours would be an ideal time to do this. So let's get busy peeling some prawns. Ceviche is one of these great dishes that you can do for a huge crowd as well. It's nice and light and fun, and really works well for a crowd. This is true. Look at how clear that is. Like, seriously, it's amazing. Now we've got 8 little spot prawns on there, so nice sized spot prawns. To start the cooking process, we're simply going to take a little bit of lime juice and just pour it over top of these prawns in this platter here. But we're going to just literally let these sit in this acid, in this lime juice, for anywhere between 30 minutes and 3 hours, depending on your preference. The acid in the lime juice will just literally cook the meat in the prawns. The first thing we're going to do is a little bit of onion. So we're going to take a white sweet onion, and you can use a red sweet onion, a Vidalia, but you want something that's not quite as tart and bitter and strong as your typical onion. So we're just going to take the outer skin off here, knife across, and you're going to go down through your onion, just like that. And you're going to run your knife across. So let's do that. We're also going to put some cucumber into this, so run your knife down. Create these little logs, and you're good to go. Real simple. We're gonna next take some of these great little hothouse tomatoes that are grown here in BC. And if it was a large tomato, I definitely want to seed it, but for these little guys, they're perfectly firm and tasty, so we don't need to go through that. We'll take that, we'll pop that in our bowl here. Perfect. We've got these little Thai bird's eye chilies, absolutely packed with some flavor, but also some pretty good heat. I take the top off, cut them in half, down the middle. We're actually going to scrape the seeds out. Chili itself is hot enough. The seeds just make it a little bit more intense. 1 or 2 seeds aren't going to kill you. You certainly don't want these ones to be in nice big chunks. You want nice little chunks here, because these ones will light up your life a little bit. So into our bowl there. So we're going to use some lemon zest and some lime zest, just for that real punch of citrus. Nice light peel of some lemon, and we're going to do the same thing with a lime. Just a little bit of lime zest. And this one you can even go a little bit finer with, so you just use your knife, go across. We're using lime juice, we're using all these great vegetables, but we want something that really brightens this dish up. So we're gonna use a couple herbs in here. Some Thai basil, an incredibly aromatic, almost anise-like quality to it. And you can see how it's got these nice purple stalks. You don't want the stalks in this, so we're literally just gonna take the leaves off. With this, we're also gonna use some cilantro, which is very typical in these dishes. We're just gonna combine these 2 items, roll them all up, keep it nice and tight with our fingers. Thai basil and the cilantro are so fragrant. And there we go. That'll work nicely. We've already got our shrimp marinating in the lime juice, and as you can see, it's starting to turn a little bit opaque and white, and it's that white that you're looking for that's showing you that it's actually going through the cooking process. We'll just turn these over. You just want them to be as coated as much as possible by this lime juice, but you can see how they're becoming less and less translucent and turning more and more white. So we've got our avocado here that's going to make up another component of the ceviche. Just down. So we're going to start putting our spot prawn ceviche together now, and you can see that our spot prawns have been cooking well in this lime juice here. You can see how sort of white and firm they're becoming and getting that nice pink look to them. So we're going to take a couple of these guys and give them a little chop. I want to leave these fairly big and chunky because we actually want to be able to taste this prawn in our dish. So in with our prawns, we're going to put some of our white onion here, a little bit of our cucumber, our chopped tomato, a little bit of our bird's eye chili here, not too much depending on how spicy you like it. Our lime and lemon zest here, almost looks like confetti. A little bit of our avocado here, just for that nice creaminess that's gonna go in. Cilantro and Thai basil, just for that nice freshness. There's a little bit of our fish sauce, just for that nice little salty, tangy taste. And maybe a splash more lemon juice and lime juice, just for that little bit more acid. Give it a little mix. And we can literally let it sit here and let those flavors meld. Give it a quick taste and see if we've got most of our proportions right. So we definitely want to get some prawn on the tortilla chip, a little bit of all of the different flavors, and give it a try and sort of see if it's right. So good, nice and fresh. All those flavors, those early summer flavors coming together. It's fantastic. So we're actually going to take the heads of the prawns that we were shelling and fry them up and deep fry them and almost turn them into little prawn potato chips. Absolutely fantastic and a fun way to garnish your dish. So we're going to go back to our bin here and see who's fresh and kicking. Grab his head, twist. We're going to just dip them into a little batter of cornstarch, salt, and pepper. Real simple. Give a nice little coating, and in she goes. Oil's at about 375. They don't take very long, a couple minutes. You get this nice crispy outside and nice chewy and creamy inside. Really great. Out she comes. Just a little bit of salt and pepper on the top. Now that our ceviche's had some chance to sit and marinate and become really happy, and the prawns are all happy, create a pile of this on one end of our platter so that people can come and help themselves, family style. Take a few of our tortilla chips. Maybe we'll take a nice little bunch of our cilantro here. And last but not least, a crispy fried prawn head, and just pop him on top so he's keeping a watch over all of his mates. So here we are, we've got our finished product. We've got our ceviche using West Coast fresh spot prawns, a little bit of crispy prawn head, some tortilla chips. It's summer on a plate. So here we are at Granville Island in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. And again, I'm Chef Eric Pateman from Edible Canada at the Market.